Hello YouTube. So, I decided to make a video sooner than I initially wanted to because I've made some changes to the build. And first of all, I'm gonna give you like map showcase as always. These are tier 13s. I think I can give you some tier 16. I've got none. Well then, tier 15. Yeah, this one, why not? I already did the academy, but I'll show you quickly how it looks in a tier 15. So it would look practically the same in tier 16, right? Yeah, I'm skipping Delirium because I don't like running Delirium. I just hate the looks of it. And I'm level 91. Great. 3 more levels to my next upgrade. And I'll just show you one ritual, how it looks basically. And yeah, for my currency farming strategy, I think I'm gonna be dropping ritual today just because it is slow. It is slow. And for this build, I really feel like I should utilize something that is fast-paced. So I'll be dropping ritual, even though I like it. As I said in my last video, I've never really liked ritual because you have to stand still for a long time and then you have to look at the items and yeah, it takes just a long time, but there's the boss. Come here, boy. Yep, takes a while. Isn't the best yet, but it works. I can do tier 15 maps, tier 16 maps, whatever. And I guess I'll do this one ritual again. Just because why not? Yeah, but I think I'll be dropping ritual because it takes me quite a long time and yeah, I feel like I should utilize something that is more fast-paced. Oh no, Soul Eater and Ritual. Oh good, it's dead. And that's essentially the reason. Oh, these physical damage tornadoes are kinda screwing me over. And this is on a... this is on a... on not even a 5-link because chain is a less damage multiplier, right? So... that's why the damage is so low. Is there any defensive modifiers? Endurance charges, yeah, that kind of screws me over also, but yeah. Damage is not the most impressive, at least for now. And of course, right after the boss I get 3 damage shrines. Yeah, it's not the most impressive for now, but for the investment, I'll take it, you know. So, what are the changes? Basically, my gear is almost completely different. Almost everything got changed. So the Piscator is still the same. And my boots are still the same, but... and body armor. But everything else is changed. So I'll start off with the belt. Basically belt, just life, chaos res, and strength because I needed it to fix my requirements. I needed at least 70 strength for my LE weakness, all my LE damage with attacks and inspiration. Then I bought the gloves, just with 1 resist, and I changed it. Basically, I needed a cold res, and I bought once. Oh no, I needed fire res actually, and I bought once with cold res, and I changed it with the horticrafting station. You can change basically 1 resist to another on an item. So, for example, to fire. And as you can see, I can change a cold resistance modifier to fire or lightning to fire. So this way you can make your gearing a bit easier if you didn't know about that. So that's what I did. Then I wanted attack speed, evasion, and life. Then probably the biggest thing I've changed was my helmet. I was using Gull for the shrine effect and shrine duration. Now I'm using Crown of Ice, as almost every standard Wonder attack build would, right? And yeah, it basically increased my damage because the important thing here is the increases and reductions to spell damage applied to attacks at 150% of their value. So that means you can get spell damage and actually increase your attack damage at a higher value. So that's why I bought this shield. Sadly, increased spell damage cannot roll on a shield with evasion, naturally, so you have to get a energy shield base, or intelligence base. And so I did. I bought a base, that I thought is worth my money, with as much evasion as I could get, and a chance to block, just so I can get some more damage, defensive layer. I'm currently at, I should be at 30 to block, right? The same as the shield. It doesn't matter really. Just get block if you can, right? And I crafted attack speed. And yeah, the shield basically increases my damage because I'm having Crown of Ice and I'm getting, what, 97 spell damage from my shield, and that, thanks to Crown of Ice, means that it applies to my attacks at 150% of the value, so the shield's giving me almost 150% increased attack damage, quote unquote, right? Basically almost 150% increased damage to my ally hit. And that's gonna be the upgrade for my wand, because yeah, Piscitor's really great early on, but in the end game, when you've actually got access to some crafting and stuff, you can craft insane wands with attack speed, crit, basically just a better version of Piscitor's. And that would be great. That's what I'm gonna do eventually. Just craft a wand or buy a wand that has increased spell damage, or just buy one that has increased spell damage, increased attack speed. I would craft from the crafting bench the penetration of Eliras, and then just spell damage. So I'm gonna get one like that ideally, but I've checked like yesterday on trade and there was not a lot of them yet. So that's what I'm gonna do for weapon, but that's for a future video. And also I went ahead and bought a base of Hunter Amethyst ring, and I rerolled caster on a crafting bench. So caster cost 75, and I rerolled caster on a amethyst ring until I got something decent that I could use. But at this point, I was kinda losing currency, I would say. Not really losing, because if you've got a couple of these rings, I think you can almost always sell them for profit, at least at this point of the start of the league. But yeah, I did that, so I've got ally weakness on hit for minus 15 resists. And my other ring, this one I just bought for, I think, 25 chaos. Crafted elemental damage on it. I needed just a bit of all res, so I searched for the ring with all res, at least 100 life, and some intelligence and chaos res, and got this one for like 25 chaos. Just I assume it's because it's a diamond ring base, and usually no one wants diamond rings, right? So that's why I got it for cheap. And yeah, the last change, I bought replica Dragon's Fang with ally hit gems levels. So because ally hit scales quite a lot with gem levels, I bought a replica Dragon Fangs to pump up my skill levels to get more flat damage, because yeah, I'm not gonna get more flat damage on my wand or basically anywhere else, at least at the moment. So the only way to get more flat damage is the scale levels, and replica Dragon Fangs at the moment is probably the best thing I could do. I'm not sure if there's anything else really. So yeah, that's the amulet. Also gives you reservation, all res, and reduced attribute requirements on your gear and gems. Good. Flask are the same. And the passive tree. The only thing that's changed, basically, is this. I dropped these 3 points, and in my last video, I think I was level 88, so I got 2 more skill points, and yeah, I dropped these 3 because I didn't need the reservation, thanks to my Dragon Fangs, so I could put them into Whispers of Doom and actually get the second curse, because I've already got 1 curse, and that's Sniper's Mark. Yeah, and that's basically the whole change for now. I'm gonna link the skill tree in the description. Yeah, and I also took Lucky Spell Suppress because I'm not capped yet. I'm at 90% on full life, and when I'm not full life, thanks to this node, I'm at 80%. So, yeah. The next, like, big gear upgrade should probably be my body armor and boots. And get actually something with spell suppression, so I get to save some points on the skill tree and put them somewhere else. And yeah, also an upgrade would be, I might allocate this actually, might be getting more jewel sockets, basically. Getting more jewel sockets to probably use Sacreds of Suffering, or the Interrogation, and then allocate Sacreds of Suffering to get the alternative ailments. Not just because their effect, like the Brittle increases your crit, base crit, the Scorch lowers enemy resist, similar to Exposure or Ally Weakness, and the Sap lowers enemies damage. And they replace your chill, freeze, shock, and ignite. But you're still gonna shock and chill with your Skitterbots, so you still get a shock. And these are 2 ailments that you're gonna get, and these count for the more damage for each type of elemental ailment on an enemy. So basically, with getting Sacreds of Suffering, you wouldn't get only those effects of these alternative ailments, but also the effects of the the elemental hit itself. Basically, more damage against enemies per ailment. So you would get 5 ailments on an enemy now, and that means 50% more damage, basically, built into the gem. And if you increase it with quality, it's another 25, right? So that's what I'm gonna do. Get Interrogation. And yeah. Last time I checked was yesterday. It went from 1 to 2 divines. It went from 4 to 4 divines, right? So yeah, I hope the price not gonna go up even more. Yeah, but these are the changes. Gems are still completely the same as in my last video. And now, as I've said, I'm gonna link the skill tree into the description again. And I think I'm gonna go and change my strategy a bit, at least the ritual, because the expedition feels fast enough, but the ritual really takes time. So that's what I'm gonna do now. For now, thank you very much for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe if you like the video. See you next time, Exiles. Bye bye.